According to the Philadelphia Daily News, cops busted a major heroin dealer in the Upper Darby area, and they found 140 packs of heroin titled LeBron James with an image of a dunking basketball player on it. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Heroin, the new Wheaties.
Will you sign my heroin?
Just do it.
Does it make you douchey? I think LeBron James, yes, he's a great athlete, but he's got a crappy attitude, and he always refers to himself in the third person. So I'm curious to see if the heroin does that too.
I think heroin does more than just make yourself refer to yourself in the third person.
Right.
I don't think people are like, I need to refer to myself as a third person. What can I do, man? What can I do?
Brett wants heroin.
Yeah, Brett Ehrlich does not like people who refer to themselves in the third person. He's been used to sell tickets for the last, almost a dozen years, so why not use him to sell heroin?
Do you think it actually increased the sales of this particular drug dealer's heroin?
I think it's more risky for him to put an athlete on his drug, because if that athlete messes up, well, now your whole campaign's fucked. When Orange
heroin
It's like, I'd rather not be addicted. I'd rather not do the drugs than do anything associated
I
with
hate
him.
that guy. That guy kills dogs. Like if Michael Vick had been the person on there,
Michael
and
Vick.
then that happens in the news, well, now no one wants your heroin. No one wants.
Yeah, but
what
if
you're
you do
selling.
enough heroin, you will neglect your dog and it will die.
Yeah. There might be, if they look further, there might be a whole different list. Like, what are you into? You know what I mean? You into LeBron James? You into Jackie Joyner-Kersee? You want to run really fast away from your problems?
Yeah, exactly, from the cops.
There's a whole line.
Venus and Serena Williams.
Yeah,
like two
yeah.
different
It's a
people.
double.
Like,
Yeah, you have to put them together to
That's
get the
more
result.
steroids, though.
Yeah.
The Williams
Steroids,
sisters would be great to sell steroids.
true.
Sorry, no offense. I'm not saying they actually take steroids, but they look like they do. It's not fair.
They're strong women. I just like it
All
because
right.
they put athletes on heroin. Heroin makes you the opposite of an athlete.
It makes you feel like a champion.
Absolutely. You're on top of the world, but
Right.
really you're on the floor of your apartment on a mattress that has your pee on it.
Are we really kind of like, we're going to sully LeBron James' image by somebody putting his thing on heroin?
I thought it's like, oh God, my first thought was like, do you think he's going to get sued by LeBron James? Is like, if you're a heroin dealer, your number one priority is not copyright
you might
infringement.
lose like sponsorship things. I can see that, people being like, if it's really that widespread.
I'm
you know
sure
what I
they
mean?
thought, LeBron James is going around stamping these himself. I don't think so. But the
Can you
craftsmanship is
imagine?
quite good.
Yeah.
But going on to celebrities that do endorse alcohol, like P. Diddy and Snoop Dogg, do you think that if marijuana became legal or a hard drug became legal, that certain celebrities would endorse them?
People think they're so edgy by being like, legalize marijuana. It's not like everyone's supporting marijuana.
Cocaine would be
already.
edgy.
Like,
if
it's
you
not-
if you saw a celebrity being like, legalize cocaine, that would be edgy.
And you're a turbo activist at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you are going to get something done tonight.
Can you pick a celebrity that you think would endorse Coke?
It should be someone you least expect. Like, Ben Stein being like, you should do cocaine.
That would be awesome.
Well, I think if they use someone like Nicki Minaj, she could do multiple drugs depending on what
Speed.
character she is at that point. Yeah.
She could advertise like entrepreneur niggas in the Maugaus. Both of them.
Yeah. What do you think, Jason?
I'd say Julia Stiles. I'm just thinking about Julia
Julia
Stiles. Sorry, guys. I was thinking about her and I just doing coke.
She can
Having a
cook
good time.
it. She might be a great meth.
Yeah.
Julia Stiles.
Are you thinking of
Oh, wait,
Julia
I'm
Childs?
thinking-
No.
Julia Childs would be all over the weed thing. She'd be like,
Amazing.
you love the taste of this no matter what. Chocolate and syrup and also
Like
peanut butter.
Cannabis treats. Okay. Moving on to our next story. Jack White cuts his concert short and Twitter tantrums ensue.